All right, hello, good afternoon, good evening, welcome. I have been Mr. Inconsistency. Well, hopefully I'm able to do a lot more now. Hello, everybody. People who are here early, welcome. Wait, hang on. Oh, look at that. What a beautiful man I am. Probably should do my hair if my camera is at this high fidelity. What do you reckon? Jesus. My hair is a mess. I'm looking hairy. I don't know what to do about this. Look at that. Look at the colic. But then the sideburn curls. Little big gap there. Anyway, good afternoon, good evening, welcome. It's that time of year. It's that time of year where mad scientist, the hours involved must be absolutely ginormous. And he releases a retro, I guess you call retro database every year, usually around the January mark, and this is this year's. It's 99-2000, which is my year. This is the year young Reck was starting his coaching badges. And well, that worked out, didn't it? Yeah, so honestly, available via the download link. If you do 99 in the chat, it'll take you to the Steam page where all the relative information is there. Thank you very much to him and the people involved, I guess, because it would have taken a long time. Right, yeah, so this is the great Clickaround stream. I am going to choose a team based on our findings. And I'm just going to do my save on that because the default Football Manager is just absolute. It's too easy. It's just far too easy for me. I've got to keep it fresh, and adding an element of randomness with real players rather than just randomly generated ones is quite appealing to me. But here we are. Let me take you back 22 years. Fuck. 22 years ago. This was the state of the Premier League. We have Charlton, Coventry. That's Robbie Keane Coventry, isn't it? Middlesbrough, Gascoigne Middlesbrough. Chef Wednesday, is that going to be Benito Carboni? Or is that... I don't know. Di Canio, maybe? Maybe. We're going to take a look at all the teams. We're going to have a little bit of a reminisce. And, yeah, see what we can see. So we'll start off with... I'm just going to have a look around every club, pretty much. I have only loaded the English teams, but I am open to starting on a new one. But anyway, let's do it. England. Arsenal. 99-2000, the Dreamcast shirts. Wonderful stuff. New with this database, there are links to people who have cooperated, I guess, collaborated. They've come up with up-to-date or accurate for the time period face pack, shirts, badges, everything like that. It's incredible. The effort that's gone into it and the fact that it just sort of goes, there you go, every year. Ridiculous. Right, Arsenal. Arsene Wenger. There he is. Tactical knowledge 20. I don't know about that. We're going to see a lot of this because there's going to be a lot of attributes in the players all over the place. This is my first look at it, by the way. This is my genuine first time reaction. I've had it for a little while, but I never touched it because I wasn't feeling Football Manager-y then. Anyway, Arsenal, let's go down the players. Right, who's in net right now? It's David Seaman. Is it not? There it is. Ooh, nice HD image there. David Seaman. Yeah. He was all right. He was an all right goalkeeper. Work rate 1. Oof. Well, he doesn't need it. Doesn't need it. World-class goalkeeper who's a model citizen. He's got a ponytail. You can't say anyone with a ponytail is a positive for society. But there he is. Where did he come from? I want to say, yeah, QPR. And I love the way that it's got accurate pin club history and stuff still on there. It's great. Yeah, David Seaman. That's David Seaman. There's no... This is peak David Seaman as well. Yeah, 34. This is peak David Seaman. But he's there. Alex Manninger. Remember him? Me neither. John Lukic. Did he pass John Lukic? He was at Leeds. I can't remember if he passed away. Oh, well. He was a fairly decent goalkeeper. I think he got the Premier League title when he was at Leeds. Oh, was that Nigel Martin? Ooh, did Nigel Martin come after him? He must have done. So if I go to Leeds, I wonder if Nigel Martin's there. We'll see. Tony Adams. All right, what am I going to see here? Clicking on Tony Adams. Pace 5. Acceleration 5. Jumping 20. Alcoholism off the chart. There he is. Acceleration 4. We're far off. Yeah, elite centre back. All right, 20. Okay. I mean, I can see that. Decisions 20. Leadership 20. Yeah, he doesn't do much else, which is fair. He just tackles and is slow. But he's great at everything else. Flair 5. Oh, do we have the editor on? Oh, I don't have the editor on. Never mind. Well, actually, that adds mystique. 14 finishing. Shit, I didn't even notice that. You were quite right. Holy shit. I mean, he did score that one goal that wasn't a header. I mean, finishing is it applicable for heads? Yeah, it is applicable for heading, so I'll allow that. That's a bit off the... Yeah, a bit off. As long as he was slow, that was the only thing I was bothered about. Everything else I can totally agree with. I don't know where he's getting this data from, which year, which edition, but most of it's just copy and pasted and will result in very obscure attributes for certain players, which were more relevant in previous match engines. So there we go. All right, Steve Bold, the greatest coach in the game, probably, up there. Pretty much the same, not quite as good, but faster, a little bit faster. Acceleration 13, pace 7. Yeah, these guys were definitely no nonsense. No nonsense. This was the George Graham Arsenal. Gilles Grimondi, that was definitely a Wenger signing. He's a scout now. He was a backup and he was a right back as well. Yep, good. I agree with that. I mean, yeah, he's 27, so he's not even at his peak yet. But, well, I don't even know what happened to him after Arsenal or how long he was there for. Get so many nice men offside. Yeah, well, every year he does it. Deserves a lot more credit and praise. Anyway, Martin Keown. Right. There he is. Powerful centre-back. Model citizen. Come on. Come on. Yeah, pretty much the same as Adams, a bit quicker. But he's a very, very good centre-half. Wonderful stuff. Tim Griggs. Jesus. That's a name I've never heard of before. That's really weird. Lee Dixon, here he is. Back when he was exciting. Tackling 16. Yeah, he's a true... Crossing 16? Come on. This is all a little bit inflated, if you ask me, but, well, that's fine. Right, he's from Bury, isn't he? He's from Manchester, but what's he? Should be a City fan. No, Arsenal supporter, apparently. Oh, well, should be in there. Lee Dixon. He's a commentator now, and he's crap. He just brings down every game that he does. What the hell? Remy Gard's got, what, Lucas Radaby's finger up his nose? What's going on there? Oh, Matt Satinus, how you doing, buddy? Yes, as I was saying, you deserve a bit more credit than you get. Nelson Vivas. Oh, dear. Not the greatest. All right, Nigel Winterburn is the left-footed version of Lee Dixon, pretty much. Nice stuff. I mean, that is Lee. Yeah. It's just model There's so many incredible model citizens going around. Oh, David Platt, right? David Platt. There he is in his Juventus top. All right. So was he at Sampdoria? He was at Sampdoria. He spent 6 months at Juventus. Sampdoria went to Arsenal. Started off at United. Not many people know that. But then he went to Crew. Did the old Crew stuff. Yeah, he was an interesting player. Very unique player. How old is he? 32. Model professional. Finishing 16, I'd buy that. Off the ball 20, 20, 20, 20. These are all a little bit high again, but fine. If I was making them, they'd be a little bit lower, but that's me. David Platt. All right. Patrick Vieira. Are we going to see like 18 and above on all the physicals? It's got to be close, right? Oh, 9 acceleration. 13, 18, 13, 20, 14, 19, 18. There you go. The Spider. And I love that picture of the Milan top. How much did he come for? It was like $1 million. 3.5 million, right? Okay. He was a good lad. 22-year-old's got all. Look at that. That's great. Perfectionist. Yeah, sure. Leadership 13. Probably work on that. Natural fitness 20. He just ran all day, didn't he? That was his whole thing. Is that Petit next to him then? Oh, Ray Parlour, right. He's the original workhorse winger. There you go. Defensive winger much? Yeah. Pretty much spot on. I mean, he'd run all day. And that's not Ray Parlour. Uh-oh, have I got IDs wrong again? Have I done something wrong? Oh, this was the original patch it was supposed to be. I thought I put it on the right patch. Never mind. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I think you're supposed to, when you install it, you're supposed to put a specific patch on, and I think I put the wrong one on. Anyway, Emmanuel Petit, left-footed centre midfielder all the way. Literally centre midfield support. Another model citizen. He's got a ponytail. Can't be. Yeah, he's really good all around. Roaming playmaker probably in this year's game. Wow. You know, for Monaco, yeah. Emmanuel Small. They look like Franz Carr. Pig Riser, I'll take your word for that, mate. Alberto Mendez, don't remember you. Do not remember you at all. Fucked. Well, there he is. All right, here we go. We're getting into the front. Oh, look at this front line. Oh, my word. Oh, Christopher Ray. All right, Freddie Youngberg. Work rate 20, pace far, really high. Work rate 13. What the? Maybe I remember him. Vision 18, that's generous. I mean, how old is he? 21. Oh, it's his first year. I'll allow that. Maybe clear cash. Oh, I can give it a go for you. I've not done it for a while. Wait, how do you clear the cash in these days? Let's off. Well, let's try a reload skin. It's not really a huge. In fact, it adds an element of funniness to it. But there is a correct way of doing things. Right, hang on. Let's go and check. Wait, who was it we missed? Fucking hell. There you go. No. If that happens on anyone else's, there's an issue, but I don't really care about it. I can't. If anyone gets bought hurt over the flipping pictures not being correct, send them my way. All right. Dennis Bergkamp. All right, so this is prime Dennis. I'm not getting on no plane Bergkamp. There he is. Everything Eric Cantona would be. Jesus. Flying zero. Yeah, I mean, another guy that didn't get on in Italy after leaving Ajax, and yeah, well, there he is. That's going to be the best. Right, Henry's here, right? No, he's not here yet. Henry's at Juve. Right, okay. So we got Wankwo Kanu. That's right. Flair is only 17. Come on. His whole shtick was he could make weird stuff happen. Okay, determination I get. The pace I get. Yeah, it's just Flair needs to be higher. Pure Flair player. All right, Mark Overmars. Oof. A little bit contentious talking about Overmars these days. Good winger. Yeah, very, very, very good winger. Did he just go straight to Arsenal? He did. All right, okay. What's Aben Amro? What is that? Is that a bank or something? Left foot very strong. Yeah, I mean, actual winger. Very good. Very, very good player. Who else do we have? Right, we have Michael. Be here all day. Nicholas Anelka, right. 19-year-old Anelka. How does he look? He doesn't look like that. 19. But yeah, acceleration, pace. He was like the quickest person on the planet when he arrived. And this was the year he started scoring. Because he had a year of settling in. I remember that. All right, let's check the under-18s. Well, so Ashley Cole. Has Ashley Cole had, like, plastic surgery? These pics make it look like he's had plastic surgery, right? It's not just me. There he is, 17-year-old Ashley Cole. Who else we got? Any other names? Jermaine Pennant. Oh, no picture. Did Pennant get a national cap? Like, I fairly confident he might. I don't know. Am I getting confused with Franny Jeffers? Maybe I'm getting confused. Stuart Taylor. Anyone else worth a go? David Livermore. Oh, yeah. Future England international. I didn't even know he was at Arsenal. Louis Boamorte. He went to Newcastle, didn't he, for a while? I remember him at Villa as well. Anyway. Well, there we go. That's Arsenal. Expected to finish where? The game has them as second. Fine. Aston Villa, right. This will be the first year United have Bosnich. No, Bosnich is here. Right, okay. So that means Van der Hau is number 1. Oh my god. Yeah, this is generous. That's generous. All right, the reflexes, fine. I can get behind. Positioning, generous. Handling, very generous. Eccentricity, yes. Aerial reach, I'm not too sure about that. Very much a natural goalkeeper, let's call it that. Playmaking goalkeeper. Passing 15. All right, what's the flipping criteria for that? I don't think I've ever seen that. Oh, presumably passing's the thing. And eccentricity, maybe? That would make sense. But yeah, playmaking goalkeeper. Interesting. Don't think I've seen that. Anyway. He'll be on white powder soon enough. Who else we got? Gareth Barry, still to make a start yet. And is he the most capped Premier League player ever? I think he might be. Agility 20? What the fuck? It's almost like they didn't quite know what kind of player he was. Heading 19, but passing is 8. It's almost like they didn't know. Gareth Southgate, right. Does not dive into tackles, should be on there. Arsenal, Chelsea, Man United. Yeah, he was Villa's captain for a long time. Pens -1. Yeah. Why would he ever take a penalty? He's 6. Ugo Ekiog, RIP Ugo. He's no longer with us. He was a coach, I think. And he at Villa, and he passed. Did he get a cap? Oh, you did. He got a cap. Apparently, he got a cap before he was 25. Again, very generous. Very generous. Gary Charles. England, yeah. He was at the... Was he at the 1990 World Cup? He was either at the 90 World Cup. He must have been, yeah. Ricardo Simica. Sunderland? He went to Sunderland, I think, at some point. A long, long time ago, these players. So Dion, I'm a defender and striker Dublin. Dion, I play for Manchester United. Yeah, you did, but you played like 4 games and got 2 broken legs out of it. How many games did he get? All right, according to this, he had 12 games and got 2 goals. Injury history. Broken legs should be on there. Mark Draper. Lee, I've got gambling problems. Henry, sorry Lee, if you're watching. I think he was one of the first footballers to be declared bankrupt due to a gambling addiction. But he was a decent... I thought he was left midfielder, Lee Henry. Maybe not. I must be confusing him. Acceleration 19, fitness. Oof. All these grafting players. Paul Merson, here we go. Had to get out of London, so he goes to Birmingham and dyes his hair. Yeah, I mean, good technical player. Yeah, the pace is low. He's only 30 and his physicals are dropping like a stone. That's interesting. All right, Julian Joachim, Stan Collymore. There he is. Super Stan. Remember when he was killed by Sharon Stone? I remember. He was killed by Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct 2. Teamwork 1. I like it. I like it. Goal anger. Doesn't work hard. Does nothing. Tell you what, with work rate 5 and natural fitness 18, he should still be playing today. What else we got? Julian Joachim. England international as well, I think. Maybe. Right winger. Yeah. Well, there's Aston Villa expected to finish 6th. Blackburn, right. This is Blackburn. Brian Kidd era. So who's up front? Yeah, Chris Sutton's there. Chris Sutton. Oh my word. Have you heard him on his punditry? God. Losing his shit because Lisandro Martinez. He's too small! He's too small for the Premier League. Too small. Talk about fucking 20-year-old thinking. I hate that. Fucking hate that. He's not working hard enough. Running does not mean playing football well. It's only a part of it. Not everything. And he's one of those, everything's running. But yeah, target man. Part of the SAS, but no, the other S is gone. Damien Duff. He'd be pretty young now. Yeah, 19. Nice. Matt Jansen, right winger. Wait, what? Am I confusing him with somebody else? I must be. Holy shit. I think this might be the biggest lie. This game is... this told me so far. Wow. 19 flair, but Carnu has 17 flair. But Matt Jansen at 20. Alright. Matt Jansen. Well, there he is. Keith Gillespie. He was another person with a gambling issue. I think he was declared bankrupt as well. £1 million was the swap. Manchester United was $6 million and Keith Gillespie for Andy Cole. Fairly decent player, to be honest. But he made the mistake of choosing Northern Ireland, and I think that probably hurt him. Oh, I don't think he could play for England. I bet they could if they really tried. Marlon Brooms. Is he really quick on here? Right, yeah. Marlon Brooms. That's an England shirt. Yeah. Wanted. Derby, Southampton, Tottenham, West Brom. My word. Christian Daly. Oh, shit. These names. What is that? A Motherwell kit? Oh, Dundee. Oh, Dundee. That Dundee orange. Woof. Woof. Woof, woof. Christian Daly. Christ. Jeff Kenner. All these names, man. All of these names. Billy McKinley. Is Sherwood here? I'm looking for... Sherwood's gone at this point. I don't know where he's gone. Tim Flowers. One of the better goalkeeper coaches. Or he was until recently. I'm sorry, but I think he's a little bit better than that. Rushing out tendency 18. That's a lie. Oh, sorry, that's not accurate. I don't think. Communication 10 area. I mean, these things should be better. He was goalkeeper archetype number 1. He had a couple of seasons where he was really, really good. Like right up the, he was battling with Schmeichel for goalkeeper of the year and stuff. Gary Flitcroft, formerly of Manchester City. I think he's a physio now, isn't he? In real life, I think he's a physio. Wow. Strength 20, but Vieira's is like 14 or whatever it was. Gary Flitcroft. My word. Well, what else we got? Jason Wilcox. Wilcox on the left, Duff on the left. Wait, it should be Stuart Ripley. Has Ripley gone? I guess he has. Martin Darlene has been loaned back. How long was he at flipping Blackburn for? Oh. Well, not long. And he's just been loaned out. Fair enough. Brolin and Darlene. Damian Johnson. Wayne. These fapping names, man. All right, Charlton. All right, name a player for Charlton in 1999. Chris Powell? Anyone else got any ideas? A player for Charlton in the year 1990-2000. Don't Google it. John Charlton is not there. You mean Jack Charlton? Or Bobby Charlton? Scott Parker. Oh, yeah, McDonald's kid. See if he's there. All right, what have we got? Jermaine Defoe. Neil Redfern. Sasha Illich. Richard Rufus. I think did he get a cap? Left-footed, if I remember. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Chris Powell. Hey. Went to be the manager, of course. 3 international caps. Wow. Okay, I don't know any of... Actually, was my old gaffer going to be on there? In fact, I'm going to check. Is Gus Wilson here? No. Sorry. I was wondering if he was in the game. All right, Danny Mills. Oh, fuck yeah, of course. Oh, another... Why do they only pick, like, the worst personalities to be, like, co-commentators? Manchester City eventually got him. I think they just got the money. And he was there that moment. I don't know if he was brought in or not. Ash Antibanus. Okay. Mark Bowen. Mark Hughes is number 2. A lot of places that he's gone as a manager. John Barnes. I totally forgot about that. There's Barnesy. 34 years old. No, I'm sorry. Even at 34, he was a really good passer. He had really good touch. He could dribble for days. This is bullshit. That's bullshit. That's like the worst so far. If that's John Bart, yeah, he's 34. Physicals, all right. But this shit should be way higher. Should be way higher. Here's Scott Parker, 17-year-old Scott Parker. So Scott Parker was did he go to, he went to, is it Lineker soccer schools or something like that? He went to one of them. Yeah. There he is. Scott Parker. This was a McDonald's advert. Everyone was like, whoa, this guy's the coolest. Look at his hair. He's going to manage his first Champions League match tonight. Wow, that's some trivia. Also, what's this shirt he's got on? He had a swan. Swansea don't play in red. Who's the team? So 1994, you look like that. Wow. Well then, there he is, Scotty Parker, 17 years old, McDonald's famous. Wanted by a few. Stockport County. Oh, is this going to be Kevin Francis? Stockport County would have been my club at the time. Mark Kinsella, Clive Mendonca, Steve. Yeah, I don't know. Mark Kinsella. I've heard of Clive Mendonca. I don't know anything other than I know of him. Anyway, well, they're definitely there. The John Barnes is a travesty. That's horrific. That is horrific. Yep, Danny Mills. He lives here. All right, Charlton done. Where are they expected to finish? They're rock bottom. There we go. All right, this is Chelsea. Is this the De Goey time? I think this might be at De Goey, or is it a little bit later? All right, who can we see at Chelsea? Vialli, Zola, Dennis Wise, Poyet. Too early for John Terry. Might be in the team, though, at some place. Yeah, that's my thinking now. Is this De Goey? Let's find out. Player manager, Vialli. De Goey, there he is. Seem to forget that he's like, 30 years older now. I saw a picture of him quite recently. You can tell. He was a good goalkeeper in his time, absolutely. Dimitri Karin. God. Kevin Hitchcock, the Kevin Hitchcock. As in, he's a goalkeeper coach. He's pretty good at it. Frank Leboeuf. Right, what are we going to see here? Passing's got to be at least 16. Come on. He was the archetypal ball-playing centre-half. Laurent Blanc, Frank Leboeuf. They had to choose one of those for France team. They mainly chose Blanc. Fuck off. State of that. Long shots 20. There's a libero for you. Oh my word. I love it. I do like that he's got a weakness that, he's not up for it. His aggression, determination. Do you remember that talk about okay, this is only maybe some of you remember. There was a big debate at one point about footballers having sex before matches. And I remember the soundbite of him when he was asked the question. He goes, I recommend to make love. Oh, man. Jesus Christ. He's the greatest centre-half of all time, according to this. In fact, why is he a centre-half? He should be a flipping finishing 19. Christ. Okay, I can buy that. I can buy all of these. Leadership 19. All right, I can buy. I even buy, Vision 19. I can buy that. But finishing 19, free kicks, long shots, passing 20? You're telling me he's a better passer than Granit Xhaka? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, this is Desai time, isn't it? Yeah, we'll get there. Dewberry. He got a couple of caps, didn't he? Woof. Yep, he's a unit. Dan Pet Rescue. Oh, Vision 20. What the hell? What game was this copied from? I love the way that this matched to the IDs. That's so good. I mean, he was good, but he's not 17 passing long shot. 17 good. Oof. I don't know where Chelsea are going to fit. Right, here we go. Lambord? Don't know who that is. Marcel Desailly. All right. The strength's not 20. I'm going to be unhappy. Yay. Strength 20. All the physicals. Yeah, that's more like it. That is a reasonable representation of what I'd expect Marcel Desailly to look like. That's really good. Elite midfielder. Says there. Fair enough. Yeah, he was at Milan, prime Milan years as well. Good stuff. All right, Graham. Oh, another flipping fullback that ends up being commentators. What's that about? Why is it always fullbacks? I mean, yeah, he had a left foot on him. He could definitely cross. There was a period of time again. This is, yeah, right at his peak. It's all of the top end stuff's just a little bit too high. All right, Celestine Babayaro. I remember you. Yep, that's you. All right, let's try and speed this along because 40 minutes in, we're not even past Chelsea. Oh my god! Right, okay. Dennis Wise. There's Di Matteo. Oh my god, Dennis Wise. Vision 6. I mean, he just winds up opponent should be right there. Bjarni Goldbeck. I remember you. I thought you were a winger. My memory is different. Gus Poyet, there we go. And Zola right next to each other. Jeepers. Yeah. All right, Gianfranco Zola. Dribbling 20, flair 20. 17, flair 90. All right, I'll allow that. I'll allow it. I am the authority. 2020. Yeah, I mean, wonderful technical player. And if you ever caught him, you could blow him over with a breeze. So fair enough. I'd agree with that. True number 10. This is peak number 10 year as well. When, you know, you had your Bergkamp, your Zolas. Baggio was like peak, I think, right at this point. And we'll see that in a bit. Tor Andre Float, the big boy himself. Yep. All right. Kazaragi. Shit, I forgot he arrived there. Lazio, was it? Yep. Aranare Ray. Thanks for the follow, mate. Crazy. Forgot all about that. He didn't have a good time, did he? I think he might have scored a couple and then vanished. Strength 20. Wow. Okay, I don't know about that. I always thought of him more just as a pure poacher, but maybe, you know. All right. 33-year-old player manager, Gianluca Vialli. Vialli just recently passed, didn't he? At his time, was that the 97 Champions League team for Juve? Had Vialli and Ravanelli and Del Piero and Inzaghi. It was been crazy. I think I might have been making that up. Not sure. Hang on, let's look at Chelsea's under 18s. So if we got here, anyone worth a damn? Renan. Oh, okay. There's some regions popping in. John Terry, there you go. Jumping reach 5. Just your standard centre half region then. Jesus. Yeah, you look at John Terry and you think, you know, this looks like, you know, something you'd see on the police station wall. Wanted. Well, Samuel Della Bonner. Jesus. Names. These are names. Neil Clement was a manager. Dane Powell, Mark Nichols. Mikhail Forsell. 17-year-old. Oh, this will be Eric Nevland time for United then if Forsell's here. I always used to compare those two. All right. Well, Chelsea done. Expected finish where? Third. So, yeah, it's going to be United. Coventry, right. Who do we know about Coventry? Darren Huckabee, Robbie Keane. Robbie Keane will be the youngest or the most expensive teenager. Was something like 6 or 7 million. Coventry signed him from Wolves. And he had a good time. That's all I can tell you. Oh, Steve Agrizovic. There he is. Steve Agrizovic. I remember I was taken, against my will, I was taken to a Manchester City game at Main Road. And it was versus Coventry. And there was about 15 kids behind the goal as he was warming up, just shouting, Baldy! Baldy! Every time. Oh, dear. Anyway, Agrizovic, there we go. Gary Breen, he was always a good signing. In Football Manager. He was always a good signing. You can always get... He had a bad injury and could get him for free. Mark Edworthy, I remember you. Richard Shaw. Remember you. Steve Froggatt. Phil Clement. Oh, Philippe Clement. I don't remember you. Gary McAllister. There you go. So this is pre-Liverpool Gary McAllister. Yeah, so he goes to Liverpool and does a bit... for like 2 years, doesn't he? Yeah, he was a decent player. Paul Telfer. Gavin Strachan. All right, okay. Whew. Where's Gordon right now? He's head coach of Coventry. He's 41. I think he just retired this year then, if that's the case. Fergie called him the fittest 40-year-old he'd ever seen. I remember that. It was in Match magazine. John Aloisi and Darren Huckabee. Where is Robbie Keane? Is he still at Wolves? Have I got it a year early? I've got it a year early. So he goes to Wolves. Goes to Coventry from Wolves for a lot of money. Another model citizen. He had an interesting career, didn't he? He's, Inter and Leeds, and he went around. All right, honestly, I can't remember a single other player for Coventry. Yeah, Darren Huckabee should be quick. Yep. That's not Darren Huckabee. That's not Darren Huckabee. We all know we know who that is. It's Chris Kamara, right? That is Chris Kamara. The Jerry curls. Oh well. Yep. All right. There we go. Trong Egil Solsved. Is he here? Oh yeah, there we are. Trong Egil Solsved. Oh, hi Don. Of course, Don would know the obscure Norwegian that played in the Premier League for Coventry 20 years ago. There he is. I can't tell you anything about him. Doesn't seem to have been capped by Norway. Roland Nilsson. Didn't he play for Chef Wednesday? Was he part of Sven's Gothenburg? What year was Gothenburg's like? Was it like 92 or something? So we might not have been in there. Well, he really likes playing football for the clubs he plays for. 94, thank you. Oh, wait, 94 was Sven, so... Oh, okay. Not quite. Anyway, Coventry. I'd love to see Coventry back in it. Same with Luton. Coventry and Luton need a Premier League season each, I think. Just purely for nostalgia's sake. I can get my mum to send me my Subbuteo over. Derby County. Oh my god, Derby County at this point. They would have had someone stupid as a number 10. Like someone you wouldn't be wouldn't expect. Tony DiRigo, Stefan Iranio. Iranio's a full-on international. 16 Italian caps in the 90s. You had to be fairly good for that. Macy Milan to Derby County. Rory Delap. Long throw. 19. Well done. His kid plays for United, doesn't he now? Did I make that up? Or City, one of them. Lee Carsley. Bald even at 24. So there's a story about Lee Carsley. He went to Everton, didn't he? And Everton had started playing 2 defensive midfielders. And they played really well in a game against, might have been Real Madrid. But Real Madrid went away from that game thinking we need to get that bald centre midfielder, forgetting that next to him was Thomas Gravesen. They wanted Thomas Gravesen. Sorry, they wanted Lee Carsley or Thomas Gravesen. Yeah, I think that's why they signed the wrong bald player. Yeah, you don't hear about that much. Right, Spencer Pryor, Tony DiRigo. I want to say Aston Villa for you. Yay! God, 1980. How do I know that? How do I know Tony DiRigo? I was 3. I was 3 years old. Dion Burton. He had quite a few caps by the time his career finished, if I remember. Baiano. That's the weird one. Oh, they have one chop as well. I knew they'd have a weird number 10. Yeah. Very weird. And Paolo one chop. Yeah, all these great names. Who's in that? Mark Poom. I remember watching... I watched Transworld Sport about Mark Poom. Because he was like from Estonia and he was I think he was the first Estonian in the Premier League or something like that. When he turned up at Derby, it was pre-season and they started doing fitness tests. And Mark Poom was miles ahead of all of the outfield players when it came to endurance. He was leading the pack on all the long runs. Yeah. As I told you, this was my time. Russell Holt. God. This was my footballing time. I'm not in Football Manager. So sad when I realised that would never happen. Jim Smith's the manager. Fergie's best mate. I think. Or am I confusing him? Okay, ignore that statement. Redacted. Chris Riggett, I just saw. All right, Everton in 99. Right, who's at Everton in 1999? Anders Limpar might still be there. Ferguson. Oh my word. The only thing I can think of is Anders Limpar. I can't think. Oh, Tony Hibbert might still be there. Wayne Rooney will not be there. Pat Nevin, quite possibly, Jaffa, quite possibly. I'm challenging myself. Who's there? Materazzi and Peter Beagrie. Let's find out. Forgot about Materazzi. Yeah, he turned up. Well, there he is. He turned up at Everton. And then, went and won the World Cup because he wasn't good enough for Everton. Yeah. You forget about that. That's a great picture of him. Richard Dunn. David Weir. That's the one I was thinking of. Oh, Watson. Watson was the one I was thinking of, not Weir. Craig Short. Paul Gerrard. My word. My word. Put David Unsworth. There's another good one. You think he got an England cap at the end? Oh, he did, yep. Apparently. David Unsworth. So this was before... Was this... Gascoigne? No, Gascoigne should be at Middlesbrough, this. Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of names there. John O'Kane, former United player. And got on the pitch twice. That's interesting. Terry Phelan, Michael Ball. I want to say broken leg. Why do I want to say... Did he have a broken leg or did he break someone's leg? Model Citizen Wonder Kid. Thomas Mira, X. Yep, that's all. I didn't think anyone would know that one. Olivier Dacour. And that's not Olivier Dacour, is it? I'm not even going to comment on that. I'm not even sure what he looks like now. That's made me doubt it. Also, it's a Barcelona shirt. Oh, well, there he is. Terry Phelan. Don Hutchinson. I want to say Crystal Palace. No, Sheffield. Okay, no. Stamina. A lot of these players are fitter. Were fit. The average player is fitter in 1999 than today, apparently. Nicky Barmby. His son was at United very recently. I believe he's a coach now. Was a coach at United. Jumping reach 1, yep. Wait, Nick Barmby must have been... I could have sworn he was a winger. Maybe not. All right, who's up front? Danny Cadamartri, Franny Jeffers. Oh, was this the... This might have been the year... Oh, yeah, this year, the end of this year, he goes to Arsenal. And I watched his debut in the Community Shield in Cardiff. He stamped on Phil Neville. Sent off. I remember that. Ibrahim Bakayoko. Football Manager legend. That's not Ibrahim Bakayoko. Yeah, when he's at Marseille, or Montpellier, sorry, you could get him. He was probably the best player in one of the earlier Football Managers by like a significant margin. Was he the guy that did all the flips? I'm going to have to... Celebration. Well, I've got him scoring a goal, but does he do the flips? Oh, no, he did. I think he... Okay, might be getting confused with someone else. Asprilla did flips. He did. But somebody did flip after flip after flip after flip after flip. It was like loads of flips. I thought it was Bakayoko. Maybe I'm wrong again. It was 30 years ago. 20 years ago. 30 years ago. 20 years ago. 20 years ago. Well, there he is. All right. Well, there we go. Who've we got in the... Okay. Is Jagielka going to be under here? In the under 18s? Tony Hibbert. There he is. I told you. That's not Tony Hibbert. Tony Hibbert. Stream legend, if you didn't know. Managing in China. Signed him on the last day of the window. Free transfer. About 3 million for the year in wages. Couldn't register him because I forgot about the foreigner limit, and less than a week after he signed, I released him on a free transfer, and he took 2.5 million home with him. I mean, he saved 500,000, because what's he going to do? What was he going to do? All right, anyone else that I remember? Leon Osman. Phil Jevons. Gary Dempsey. Yep. Okay. I'm not even sure where Everton should be expected to finish mid-table. All right, Leeds. And Leeds expected to finish 5th. Right, Leeds United 1999. This is, I think this is is this the Rio Ferdinand time, or was that after? David Batty, Alfie Ingerhall, and Nigel Martin. Very good goalkeeper. That's not Nigel Martin. Mark Beanie, David Weatherall, Robert Molinar, Gunnar Haller. Gary Kelly is a good fullback. Alfie Inga Haaland. There he is. Lucas Radebe. He was a bit of a unit when he went to the end of his career. Towards the end of his career, he was like one of the best in the league. Ian Hart had a left foot on him to, cross in 16. Free kick taker as well, I thought. No, maybe not. David Batty. Aggression 20. Termination 20. Penalty taking 16. That's the biggest piss take so far. Can he score? Yes. Oh, no. Haaland hates Roy Keane in the editor? I bet he does. Lee Bowyer, who currently now owns a lot of fishing ponds in northern France, if I remember. We talked about it quite recently on stream. Say quite recently. Lee Sharp. There he is. Right. So, it's blonde-haired Sharpie. Fucking hell. Oh, Lee Sharp. He's only 27. He's only worth 85k. So, Torquay, Manchester United Leeds. Yeah. I don't know how Man United spotted him being that good that quickly. Look, 3rd division to the Premier League. You don't get that anymore, do you? You don't get that these days. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, finishing 20. Oh, come on. Shoots with power should be there. Do you know what? Yeah, there should be. I'd do a once-over with player traits on here as well. But wow, there he is. This is pre-Chelsea, of course. Wait, who did he play for before that? Boa Vista. All right. Jimmy. Clyde Wynyard. Alan Smith. His curtains. Is this that? It's the 99-2000 database, Dom. That's why. Finishing 20. Oh, dear. Aggression 8. Finishing 20. All right. Vision 18. Passing. Jesus. Is that Harry Kewell? I didn't see. Harry Kewell's cousin is Christian Vieri. Is that right? They're related. Look at that. He was one of the Spice Boys. Can't you tell how good he looks? Oh, dear. Well, Bruno Ribeiro, McPhail. Right, Leeds will have a couple of youngsters, surely, that I recognized. Jamie McMaster. I do remember you were a wonder kid for a year or two. I remember that name. Under 20s, 21s. Paul Robinson. Yeah, that's not Paul Robinson. That's is that not Emerson? It's Emerson, isn't it? Maybe not. Right. Anyway, Paul Robinson, England international, Spurs keeper, started off there. Yeah. That's Leeds. Leeds on their downward slope. I think this might be the year where... Oh, no. Ooh, did Leeds sign... What year? Okay. What year did Leeds sign Rio? Because it was the year after that. Well, that was the year that they got done in. I can't remember what year that was. Was it like 02 maybe? No. Anyway, predicted 5th. All right, Leicester. Name a Leicester player at this time. I'll wait. Leicester City, 1999. Leicester City. I definitely didn't just spill water on myself midstream. Leicester. I don't know. I can't think of any Leicester players. Not one. Oh, this is Martin O'Neill time. Robbie Savage, Casey Keller, Frank Sinclair, Steve Guppy. I think he ended up with an England cap. Yep, crossing. Neil Lennon. Oh, there's Neil Lennon with hair. Yep, very good. Robbie Savage. There he is in United top. You're in 98, not 90. Wait, is it 98? I thought this was 99-2000. This is 98-99. Oh, shit. If it's 98-99, I got confused. There we go. All right, I've updated it. I've updated the stream title. But there's Robbie Savage himself. Literally unstreamable. Yeah. Well, there we go. Was that Ryan Giggs? But definitely was not the picture of Ryan Giggs. Zacharakis. Oh. Andy MP. Muzzy, is it? Fucking hell, that's a name I've not heard for a while. And that's not Muzzy, is it? Alright. Emil Heskey, the most underrated... Wout Weghorst is basically Heskey. Let's just be honest with ourselves, United fans. He's knitting everything together, but he'll never get the recognition. Anyway, there he is. Emil Heskey, Tony Cottee. He's a poacher. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what a poacher! I don't think that was him. Was that Lars Ricken? All right, Leicester. Yeah, done. Liverpool, right. So this is Liverpool. Is this Sami Hyypiä? Sami Hyypiä. John Arisa. McAteer. Michael Owen? Robbie Fowler, Michael Owen. All right, who's in there? I can tell. Brad Friedel and David James, right? Okay, I know. Rigobert Song. God, he looks dangerous. That's the guy you don't want to piss off. Mark Wright, Kavame. Is that Motherwell? Motherwell shirt? Motorola? Can't even tell what that is. Phil Babb. Oh, remember his nut shot? Yeah, Phil Babb. I think yeah, accomplished international professional footballer. Most known for slamming his nuts into a post. Let's find that. I'm not seeing it for a long time. First result is Phil Babb Nutcracker. All right, let's look. Hey, it's Rory McGrath. Remember him? All right. Here he is. He's covering. Here he comes. Douche. Oh, it's Kazaragi. Just talking about you, lad. There he is. Oh, get there, Phil. Get there. Oh. Yeah, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Phil Babb. All right. Vedgard Hegem. Load of Norwegians. Jamie Carragher. That's not Jamie Carragher. That is some sort of Italian guy. Stig Inge Bjornaby. Yep. Steve Staunton. Steve Hartness. Paul Ince. So he'd done his tour of Inter and went back to Liverpool just to piss every fan base off. He went from West Ham to United to Liverpool just to piss everyone off. Did he retire at Liverpool? Is that not Lasso? Where? Carragher? That's not Lasso. Steven Gerrard, 18-year-old Stevie G. Yep. Dives into tackling 14. Balance 15. Make your own joke. Jean-Michael Ferry was there? I did not know that. Steve McManaman. Champions League winner. I'm fairly confident he used to play on the left a lot, for Real at least. He was a free transfer, wasn't he? To Real. He ended up playing with, what, Raul, Guti, all that. He was a substitute in the final, which they won, if I remember correctly. 16, 17, 16, 20, 20. I mean, yeah, he's a grafter. Can't say he wasn't a grafter. Oyvind Leonardsen, another Norwegian. Here he is in Wimbledon colours. Oh, did you have to recreate Wimbledon? You would have had to, yeah. Patrick Berger. Used to love it. He's left-footed Kanchelskis, I used to call him. Right, what else we got? Robbie, if my finishing's not 20, there's something wrong. There you go. Oh, come on. Determination 18. Not when he was on the powder, which was most nights from what I believe. I mean, he had to get a nasal strip sponsor. Those things don't really work. Well, there he is. He was, for a couple of years, Robbie Fowler was the man. And this is probably the last year he was the man. He went to Leeds in the end. Anyway, Sean Dundee. Oh my God, I remember you. Karl-Heinz Riedler. Michael Owen. All right, well, we're going to look for Michael Owen. He's 18, so he's been playing 2 years, I think. This is his second season in the first team. Acceleration, finishing, movement, teamwork 9 or something. Wait, what? Wait. All right, yeah, okay. World Player of the Year. All right, fair enough. I'm looking at it. Okay, 17's generous. 19, okay, yeah, fine. Penalty taking. I'm not too sure if he took that many penalties that I'm aware of, but probably Liverpool fan will tell me. Positioning 17, teamwork 17. Vision 17. Nah, man. You're telling... Oh, he was... Yeah, I mean, I'd allow the speed stuff. That's fine. Natural fitness. Not that high. His hamstrings would go. Well, by the time he was 26, he'd been a professional footballer for 10 years. And his legs had started to go already. Ballon d'Or winner. From Chester. Yep. Definitely. How much is he worth in this? Let's have a look. Right, where have we gone? There you go. 30 mil. Is that manually put in? Lovely. Well, there he is. Oh, there's probably some decent youngsters in it. Where's McAteer? Is he not there? I thought he'd be at Bolton then, wouldn't he? Kevin Doherty. Richie Partridge, I remember their name of. I don't know why. Frode Kip or Kip Frode. John Ostenbo. These are all players I remember the names of. Yep, no one worth remembering. Right, where are you? 6th in the league here? 4th, so you're supposed to be 4th. All right, here we go, boys. Here we go. All right, Manchester United's treble-winning team. I can name all of them right now. Do I dare name them all right now? Peter Schmeichel, Raymond van der Houw, Kevin Pilkington still there at this point? I don't know. And then you got Gary Neville. You got... Gary Neville, Jaap Stam, Romy Johnson, Phil Neville, Dennis Irwin, David Beckham, Nicky Butt, Roy Keane, Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, Jesper Blunkvist, Jordi Cruyff, Cole, York, Solskjaer, Sheringham. Yeah, that's pretty much the first team. All right, let's look. Just look. Raymond van der Houw, Paul Gibson. All right, okay. Raymond van der Houw, Peter Schmeichel. There you go. Let's have a look at him. No, he's in his last couple of years. Well, this is the year he leaves. Yeah, so he fucks off to Lisbon for a year or two, and then comes back to Villa, and then to City. Then he retired. The Great Dane. What a great nickname that is, though. Yeah, aerial reach. Punching tendons. Okay. So Schmeichel had a problem with crosses for a couple of years. I remember him getting digged out a few times. So, yeah, okay. He's got better at that. Eccentricity. First touch 1, absolutely. Handling, kicking 14. Come on. They've done Schmeichel dirty indeed, mate. Was this from CM3? Is this where these things are from? Was it Championship Manager 3 in 98, 99 or whatever? Henry had 1. Good. I like that. Composure, 9. Concentration, 6. Yeah, I mean, he's a little bit better than that. Leadership, well, at least posturing. There should be another attribute for posturing, and he should be at the top of it. I think I've told this before. He was my hero. As a goalkeeper, he was obviously my hero growing up. And then I went to like a sportsman's do where he was like speaking with I want to say Neil Ruddock or something. I might be getting confused there as well. But the 20 minutes that I was in that room, because I hadn't paid for a ticket or anything, I was in that room. I remember thinking, what a dick. I learned a lesson that day. Yeah, you've got to be a dick. All right, Yapstam. Yapstam. £16.5 million, I believe they paid for him. Nope, I lied. That's Lazio. Yes. So, yeah. Why is he yawning? And why does he look like he's, no stranger to a pie? Anyway, yeah, strength. Yeah, absolute. I mean, I think he's probably... If Desai was as good as Desai is, he should be just as good. But, yeah. Absolute ridiculous centre-half. Wesley Brown. We got Wesley Brown. Predominantly played as a right back for United, but was obviously able to play centre-half. But he was a right back for United when they won the treble. Sorry, won the Champions League in... Yeah, 10 years later. Okay. Henning Berg. He was it's his first year from Blackburn, is it? A second year from Blackburn. Yeah. Marking should be 20 because he was very good at that. I remember against Inter, Fergie put him on Zamorano. A couple of times he played really well. Turned up for those big games. John Curtis, there you go, sweeper. He used to be a sweeper. It's not there anymore. Also, is a little bit better than what he turned out to be. Henningberg did not mark Redondo that well. He did not. That was the back heel, wasn't it? I don't know if he was marking him or not. David May. Oh, I follow David May on Twitter. His entire life is like selling his time to play golf with people. Oh, David May, front and center of every photograph with that Champions League trophy on that treble night. Didn't play. just slot in the center of every photo. We did a full kit John Terry. Dennis Irwin, 32 years old now. There you go. Inverted wingback. Yep. Yeah, 32. Can still do it, but you wouldn't start him. Gary Neville. Crossing, 18. Long throws, 16. Crossing 13, long throws 19. All right. Long flat throw. Hey, they've got... This one's got traits. Do you know what? That's really good. If I think of Gary Neville, I think his crossing's a little bit better, but yeah, that's a really good representation. I'd have that. How old is he? 23. Right. Ronnie Almaini Johnson. Extremely quick centre half. He was known for his pace, and that's not reflected here. But he was definitely dependable. When he and Stan played together, they played really well. He had problems with his leg. I don't know what happened. What happened? Is Ronnie Johnson doing anything in football anymore? Where's Don? Don will tell you. Don, are you still here? Shit, he's not. All right, well, Ronnie Johnson. Very good player. Just problems with injuries. Again, how many? Jesper Blomqvist, told you. Dribbling 17, corners 16. All right. Yeah, he didn't do much else other than dribbling. Right, here we go. Okay, Phil Neville. Defender, wingback, midfielder, left. Also very versatile player. Yeah, he was always quicker. Yeah, not a great footballer, but a great all-round athlete and stuff, so yeah. All right, Nicholas Butt. Yep, just Roy Keane bought off Wish. Have you seen Blomqvist versus Helsingborg? That sounds a bit one-sided, that match. Oh, you're gonna show me a YouTube clip? All right. If you want to show examples of players doing something interesting. Oh, he did a full-on Pele. Oh man, you should watch that. So this is Jesper. I can't even tell because of all the... Wait, I've done you. That goalkeeper and his mullet weighing him down. Yeah, that's Jesper. I can see his chin. That's great. All right. Jesper Blomqvist, Phil Neville, Nicky Bill. All right. Here's the man, the legend, Roy Keane. So this is Roy Keane probably like couple of months after he'd come back from his cruise ship, and he was bald, and he wasn't bald yet. No, he won the game, didn't? Yeah, okay, so he wasn't bald yet, but fucking hell. Yep, 19, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. I think finishing 15's a bit generous. Passing 13's probably right. I mean, he could do a pass, but he had that whole Brian Robson thing. Brian Robson was his mentor. You loved Blomqvist? Wow. Why? I mean, he did all right every time. He was really good at like mid-low level Champions League games. I always remember that because Giggs was still having his problems with his hamstrings now because he hadn't taken up yoga yet. Fun fact. Oh, you're Swedish? There you go. All right. David Beckham at 23. This is prime David Beckham with his frosted tips, his curtains, his Brill cream, Adidas Predator, Generation 2s probably by this point. Well, crossing, corners, free kicks, passing should all be 18 and above. And he should be really slow. Okay, corners, crossing, free kicks, long shots, passing, technique. Mentally, bull in a china shop. I'd agree. Agility 18. No. Too quick. Oh, pace is 13. All right, 23. Yeah, he should never get faster than this, so that's about right. And he wasn't natural midfielder or attacking midfielder. I don't think he was... I think I can count on one hand the amount of times David Beckham played an actual centre midfielder for Football Manager purposes, but this, he would be, well, in Football Manager terms, he'd have sits narrow, so he'd be involved in the build-up play, but also he invited that overlap from Gary Neville, which was so popular. They've been doing since they were 12 or something. But yeah, Curls ball, long range free kicks. Free kicks with power, I think that's just to please the algorithm rather than an actual reflection. Likes to switch balls. Likes to switch to the wide area. Yep, if you can't go through a defense and you got to get around it, Beckham's the man. Dribbling 11, it's about right. He never dribbled. He wasn't that good at that. He had very specific skills, and once eventually the top teams in the world figured out what they needed to do, which was chase him in field and put him on his left foot. So you stick on him and he can't do shit. But then, 89 minutes, you got a free kick. There isn't anyone on the planet you'd want other than him. Great. Okay, Paul Scholes. So 23-year-old Paul Scholes. So this is where he starts going back down the pitch rather than striker, attacking midfielder, defense midfielder. So he should be centre mid right now, like proper centre mid. Concentration 10. That implies he makes mistakes. Scholes doesn't make mistakes. Finishing 18, sure. Long shot 16. All right, shoots with power should be there. Passing 17. Probably will get better as he gets older. Anticipation, bravery, composure, decisions, determination, yeah. Tackling 11, generous. As we all know, Scholes can't tackle. Yep. I often think his mental stats should be better than his technicals, but, 23, he's just a great player. He's just a great, great player. Great, great, great player. Ryan Giggs. Model citizen. The Hugo last. Pretty sure that's not Ryan Giggs. Wait. Who's that? Is that a Bilbao badge or Seville? Yeah, anyway. It looks really familiar, that. Answers on the postcard. Right, yeah. Runs with ball down left, curls ball. Absolutely correct. 24 right now. Dribbling. Corners 17. No fucking chance. None. It's a mix of Tevez and Riquelme. That's why he looked familiar. And Maradona. Yeah, he does. If that's Ryan Giggs, I'm Mataranth. Corners 17. No. Crossing 14. No. He couldn't cross. He was bad at it. Dribbling, fine. It's a bit high, but fine. Finishing, no. First touch, probably better than that. Free kicks, in a pinch, you'd pick him. Long shots, 12, yes. Long throws, marking, passing. Passing probably a little bit better, but he does turn playmaker as he gets older. I think the mentals are pretty much spot. I think work rate's a little high, but I think all the mental stuff's pretty much bang on what I'd pick. I think probably work rate would be like 15. 16 maybe. Acceleration 19, agility. I think I'd swap those two around. Acceleration 16, agility 19. He's called Snake Hips for a reason. Yep, you try knocking him off. It's a bit difficult. Jumping reach 4. Okay. Natural fitness, yeah, just because he played till 42 or whatever it was. Pace 18, sure. Stamina, strength, fine. Yep, okay. That's a good representation of Ryan Giggs at this point, apart from this representation. Model citizen. Ooh. Oh, Teddy. Went to Man United and he won. Fuck. Oh, he won everything. Oh, okay. Teddy Sheringham. Tries first time shots. Is there. Well done, game. Well done. The Sheringham corner is still alive in my brain. I know what it is. Accelerations. Yeah, he wasn't quick. He had good hold-up play and good heading. Yeah. He also played till he was about 40 odds, so natural fitness of 20 is good. And the fact that he never relied on pace really helped in his career. As he got older, it was less of an impact. But yeah, the big occasion, 20. Consistency, 20. Leader, yeah, okay. 20 on leadership's a bit high. I think. Dwight York. Okay, Fergie wanted somebody. When they signed Dwight York, I was like, what? Everyone I knew was like, what? Fergie said I wanted someone who can take somebody on, so hopefully his dribbling's pretty high. He was at United for a bit, wasn't he, or something? Like, really early he was at United? Or did I make that up? Let me know if I'm making stuff up. Yeah, wide right or striker. Yep, definitely did that. Determination 20. I don't know about that. Elite attacking midfielder. Dribbling, finishing, penalty taking, technique. Yeah, everything's pretty much... Yeah, he's a bit of a weird one. I would have moved his concentration a little lower. But yeah, Dwight York. Okay, favorite personnel, Andy Cole. No, damn it. Man United supporter. Okay, so he's a United fan. Maybe that's it. Anyway. Trinidad. Trinbagonian. Trinbagonian. Interesting. So it's not Trinidad and Tobago. Trinbagonian. Well, there you go. Yeah, excellent player. Only needed him for like the 3 years he was in his prime. Yeah. Jordi Cruyff. Right, what are we going to see for Jordi Cruyff? Jordi Cruyff. Not a lot is my thinking. Jordi Cruyff, I don't know. Name an attribute of Jordi Cruyff's. I know one. His dad. I know another. He's blonde. I never knew what he was great at. They've done him. They've done him in this one as well. Forward. Media description. Alive. I mean, yeah. Listed and wanted. Well, there you go. No idea what he was good at. Still not sure exactly what he brought to the table. He wasn't... I think he's just out of his depth. But, you know, your dad's Johan Cruyff, you're always going to be considered less than. All right, Andy Cole. Places shots, attempts over kicks, possibly. Teamwork should be surprisingly high for what is considered a poacher. Teamwork 17, finishing 17, composure, pace 20. That's a bit high. It's a lot high. And whose badge is that? Oh, is it a Fulham badge? It's got a ball with a boot. I can't. Oh, it might be Bristol. I'm guessing that's Bristol then. Newcastle. Yep, 6 million part X. That should be. All right. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Absolutely terrible at everything, but finishing, crossing, surprisingly, and anticipation, movement. Crossing's only 10. Ooh, no. That should be better. Finishing 17, heading 12. Yeah. Penalties. How many penalties can you remember Solskjaer taking? I think I've got one. Anticipation, composure, off the ball work rate. Model professional. All right. Yeah. Those are a little high. Natural fitness. Yeah, he's probably not had his injuries yet. But there is Ollie. Klauseningen. Oh, well. There he is. How much was he? He's like 500k or something. 1.5 million from Mold. And when he arrived, he looked so young that some of the first teamers thought he was a YTS player. Fair enough. Well, that's the first team. Under 21s, right. Who have we got there? I already saw Nick Culkin, currently playing or managing somewhere. I think he's just started to become a manager, but more importantly, I had a mate I used to work with. Nick Culkin came around to his house to do his garden. I think he's a manager now somewhere. I'm going to have to check that. I think it's literally just happened as well. Nick Culkin plays a goalkeeper. Yes, he did. Last professional appearance. There was only 6. He was only professional for 6 years. Oh, okay. Wow. He was a professional for 6 years. Yeah, there he is. FC United of Manchester. Apparently he's still at FC United of Manchester. I don't know if that's true, because he would be 44. So he's not managing? Okay, I might have got confused then. FC United, then he joined for something in the record, become the first player to appear for both Man United and FC United. Sorry, the Nick Culkin segue. Johnny O'Shea. Now, with the lad... Okay. There were more than a couple of rumours about that John O'Shea was a homosexual. And I'm sad that he had to hide it, if it's true. Can't do goalkeeper inaccurate. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. He was very versatile. He could play anywhere. Yeah. And goalkeeper. Ronnie Walwork. Currently at Manchester United, or was last year, doing coaching badges, and his son plays for the youth. Another one. Father and son type stuff. Leadership should be 3. Nah, mate. That's got to be 20. Oh, I'm thinking of McShane. Never mind. Oh, yeah, Ronnie Walwork was a captain. Michael Ryan. No. All right. Danny Higginbottom is a commentator on MUTV. Interesting. His stats are like that. Michael Clegg. Richie Wellens. I think he is a coach at Manchester United, or was, and his son is there, or was there. God. Jonathan, I got £1 million for the Champions League win. Greening. So everyone that was registered for the Champions League got £1 million bonus for when United won it. And I think Greening got on in the group stage for a couple of minutes. The only person to play less time than him in the Champions League was Van der How. And they both got £1 million. Pretty nice. All right. Clegg, Michael Twist, left footer. I remember him. Why do I remember Michael Twist, though? What did he do anything interesting? Mark Wilson, Stuart, Lukey Chadwick. He's actually a pretty good fault. There he is at 15. He's actually got a fairly good Twitter. He gives the bants out. He gives the bants. I definitely don't remember seeing him on the left. I remember him being a backup for Beckham for a bit. He scored on his debut, didn't he? He definitely played for United. I think he might have scored on his debut. Alex Notman. David Healy. Yes, that David Healy. Yes, that one. He scored a few goals. He went to Leeds, didn't he, at some point? Eric Nevland. Oh, Eric Nevland has been loaned out. Oh, wow. Eric Nevland at 20. Viking to Gothenburg. Phil Mulrine. Was Phil Mulrine there? There he is. Yep, he was a wonder kid at one point. Paul Wheatcroft. All right. And the under 18s, right. Which Manchester United players should be in this under 18s? There's a big gap in my knowledge for that. So, under 18s. Will Tom Heaton be here for this? I think he might be. Chris Eagles. Good shout. He might have already left at this point. Anyway, let's look. Paul Rachubka. He turned American. Yay! My fellow American. San Luis Obispo. Okay, well, there he is, Rachubka. I think he played a couple of games for United in total. League guest, Alan Tate. Paul Tierney, first teamer. Michael Stewart, I think, got on the first team. Danny Pugh. Darren Fletcher, the technical director of Manchester United. No, he's a workhorse. He should be there. That should be good. Jim Davis. Daniel Nardiello. I'm fairly confident he was at Salford for a little bit. Or I might have made that up as well. Yeah, it's actually quite slim pickings there for first teamers. Other than Darren Fletcher, no one's been anything, not even close to a regular in that under 18s. But, you know, there's a couple in the under 21. Yeah, well, Jonathan Greening. Did Greening get a cap? Yeah, no shame. Well, yeah, Man United. Hang on, Man United staff. Let me check. Let's have a look. They put Martin Edwards in. You bothered to do the chairman? Fucking hell. All right, there's Steve. He just joined this season, I think. Tony Coton, who insists on being a scout for some reason in the game. A lot. No, Johnny Evans. No, not there. What's Fergie look like? There you go. Spends on youth signings. Signed many youth players. Signed under 24s for the first team. Large senior squad. Young players for low priority. Cups. Uses counters and uses substitutes. Holds a high defensive line. Alexander Chapman Ferguson. Are you shitting me? You bothered to do the coaches for every team as well? Wait, Dempsey. I don't think Dempsey's there. Oh, it might have been. Where's McGuinness? McGuinness should be here. Maybe not. Luke Lazenby. What the fuck? Liu Ka-chun. Is he real? Is he real? No, born in 97, so yeah, he's a real player. Real person, I should say. Wow, okay. Well, there we go. Manchester United about to win the treble. It's a pretty good team. Middlesbrough, right. Ravanelli. Gascoigne. Juninho? Brian Robson. Gianluca Festa, first one after Marlon Beresford. Mark Schwarzer. He's a good goalkeeper. Gary Pallister. All right, Gary Pallister should be either footed or predominantly right a little bit, but he's played left side with Bruce. Very strong. He's left-footed. I'm fairly confident he is more than adequate on his left foot. Acceleration 8 is generous. Yeah, he only got 22 caps. Is a bit of a joke. Steve Vickers, Colin Cooper, Curtis Fleming. So these guys were there for a long time. He was a coach, Curtis Fleming, now, isn't he? Colin Cooper definitely coached for them. He's actually a good coach in the game now. There he is. Oh, Gascoigne. Paul Gascoigne. Oh, he's had a few too Guinness. I don't know who that is. But yes, Paul Gascoigne. Midfield entertainer. Well done, game. Well done. Vision, off the ball, determination, decisions, concentration, bravery, aggression, 16. Tries tricks, runs with ball through the center. Killer balls, all of that I agree with. Stamina 10, pace 7. Oh my. Oh my. Phil Stamp. Alan Armstrong, Stockport County legend. Met him. Yeah, went off to... Did some Premier League bits. I don't know what happened to him after that. This was before... Was this Aaron Wilbraham's time? Because Aaron Wilbraham, if he's there, he's the guy that gave me my Player of the Year trophy. There he is. Yeah. We got him in. We got him in to give me my Player of the Year trophy. Anyway, actually, let's go about Stockport County second. Is Kevin Francis here still? No. Francis, Brett Angel. There you go. There's a target, man. Acceleration 2. Generous. All these model professionals around. And so any of the players that went to the Premier League. Sean Connolly went to the Premier League. Was it Southampton? Or am I thinking of Lee Todd? I'm thinking of Mike Flynn, manager. Jim Gannon, manager. Tony Dinning. I want to say Villa. No, I think he might have gone to Villa. That might have been in my head. Paul Cook, Rob Matthews, Dave Smith. So this was before Marsden. Collingwood, Thorpe, and Gray. Super Carlo Nash. Welsh and did he get a Welsh cap? Other nationalities, Italian. Didn't know that. I thought he was Welsh. Maybe not. Anyway, Carlo Nash, that's a name you should remember from football gone past. He was like a sub-keeper for a long time. Didn't he end up at Spurs? Anyway, Robbie Stockdale. These are all like Brian Dean, Branca, and Mikkel Beck. All right, no Ravanelli. No Ravanelli. Has he been and gone, or is he... Hamilton Rickard. Holy shit. Is that him? I don't remember him going to City. Yeah, anyway, Gascoigne looking a bit good. A bit good. Doesn't look like him. All right, under 20s. Oh, Michael Carrick might be here. Have you seen... oh, no. Was Carrick ever here? Have you seen Carrick Ball? Middlesbrough been playing? Oof. See how that is in a year. Because they are doing bits. Was the season before, was he? So he went in and gone. Juninho gone as well. It's a weird year for me. Juninho came back, didn't he? Well, Middlesbrough. Interesting idea for a save with Brian Robson's coach. Right, Newcastle. Newcastle, we're already seeing Gillespie's left, so... I'm trying to think. Well, Shearer. Duff's not there. Gavin Peacock. Beresford. Ripley, maybe? I don't remember. All right, let's see. Philippe Albert, Shay Given, Steve Harper, and Lionel Perez. Oh my god. How's Shay look? Passing 19. Too late for Osprey. Yeah, he gone by that point. Fairly confident. I don't think Shearer and Osprey are met in football terms. Dietmar Hamann. Long shots. Yep, 20. There you go. Finishing 20. Jeez. I mean, you're not going to get to use your finishing stat that often. But wow. Seeing a finishing 20 in a centre midfielder is a bit, bit jarring. So this was after he was at Liverpool. Or was it after? Stuart Pearce, Warren Barton, Steve Nikos Dabizaz. There he is, the hunk. Rob Lee, Gary Speed. R.I.P. Yeah, what a player he was. Stephen Glass. Andreas Anderson. Yeah, Milan. God. All right, let's take a look. Duncan Ferguson. So he's at Newcastle now. He wasn't at Everton. So there he is. Remember when he got angry at the Scottish FA for banning him when he headbutted someone? So he stopped playing for Scotland. He thought the ban was unjust. Didn't you headbutt someone and they just gave you a few games off? Anyway, towering striker, up for it. Alan Shearer, right? So I'm guessing they're gonna give Shearer like 20 long shots, 20 finishing, 20 heading, 20 strength, 20 jumping. Oh, let's see. What the fuck? Did you get that audio then? Crossing too low for Shearer is a great... You did? Yeah, that was weird. Yeah. Drivers don't often fail when you're not messing around with like tabs and stuff. So, oh well. Reset seemed to do it. Elite striker, team leader, 18 finishing, free kick 16. Yep, heading, penalties, technique, chicken and beans. I mean that's Shearer, isn't it? This is the 27-year-old Shearer and his pace is 9. Oh my god. So he has another 10 years, doesn't he, really? I'm not sure what year he retired. It's like Mo 35 maybe? I remember. Yeah, but he was not afraid of a Thunder Bastard from range. So yeah. Shoots with power is apt, and also is very difficult to get people you used to be able to give shoots with power anymore. Because I used to give it to people who had no composure, and the game was like, yep, great idea. But you try that now, it's less likely. It's more tied to the finishing ability. So if your finishing's 5 and you're a striker, you should give them shoots with power. But if your finishing's 18, you should give them places shots. I think that's the way that works now. It's different. The relationship has changed over the years. But yes, Alan Shearer, £15 million. Yeah, Hamann finishing 20, Shearer 18. Yeah, completely agree with that. Paul Dalglish. Yes, he's related to Kenny. Kenny the manager right now? Is it Bobby Robson? Oh, Hullett. All right, so this is definitely Hullett's last year. I think he gets fired before the midway and Bobby Robson comes in. I always, you may be right, Antichrist, but that's the way I've always thought of it. Anyway, Nottingham Forest. Fucking hell. Van Hooijdonk. Neil Webb still going? Steve Stone. All right, Steve Stone will be here. And you can see why... Yeah, here he is. Right, so basically United had a choice. Sign Steve Stone or wait a year or two for David Beckham to come through. And you can see why they're very similar. They're slow, but they can cross. 9 caps. He only got 9 caps. All right, who else we got? Mark Crosley. Dave Besant himself. Was Besant the one that broke his toe when ketchup fell on it? Is that right? Mark Crosley, yeah, with his perm. Oh, no, it's not quite a perm. And you obviously got a lot of inspiration from Besant. Steve Chettle, Christian Edwards, Des Little, Steve Stone, Carlton Palmer. Carlton Palmer. So Carlton Palmer was the manager of Stockport County when I was on there. When I was trial month or whatever you call it. Everyone hated him and he was fired within a month. Literally the week I got there was the week he got there. Anyway, Nigel Quashie, Scott Gemmell, Ian Wone. Ian Wone is the assistant there now, right? Andy Gray, not that one. It's a different Andy Gray. Chris Bart Williams, Neil Shipley, and Pierre Van Hooijdonk. Right. He's just like a flair player to me, Van Hooijdonk. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's like Zlatan. Ian Wone is at Everton under Dye. Well, that's just happened, if that's the case. I'll take your word for that. John Harkness was an international. 90 caps. Holy shit. He was at Burnley under that. Oh, that's why I was thinking of it in purple. In my head, I thought it was West Ham or something. Ron Atkinson. Big Ron. Remember when he cancelled himself? Oh, boy. He was the progenitor to Andy Gray. Oh, dear. Fair few trophies, though, in his career. Oh, it's not going to be represented there, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Andy. What the? Go back to Forest. Who's this guy? Top prospect, Andy Reid. Wow. All right, Andy. Stay off the chips, yeah? All right. Sheffield Wednesday. Is this Benito Carboni? DeCanio, maybe. Wim Yonk. Emerson Tom. Pavel Cernacek. So he just left Newcastle. Oh, no, there's a year in between. And that's not Pavel Cernacek. Steve. Des Walker. Underrated. Nottingham Forest in their big seasons. Look, he was there for that. What year did Forest win the was it 83 when they won the Champions League? As it is now. But yeah. Solid defender. And they've done him a bit dirty. 80 and 81, so he wasn't quite there. But well, they've done him a jumping reach 10 and concentration 10, composure 11. That's like the opposite of what I think of Des Walker. So one of us is wrong, and I'm going to bet it's the multi-million-pound gaming studio. Stefanovic, Wim Yonk. He had a shot on him. Yeah, long shots 20, right through the middle. Yeah. Tackling 13. Jumping reach 3 with him being 6'1". Jumping reach 3, 6'1". Ian Nolan, Lee Briscoe, Benito Carboni, Nicholas Alexanderson, Benito Carboni. So Nicholas Alexanderson, when he was at Halmstad, you could get him, I'm guessing, this Football Manager, 95, 96. He was like, he could play anywhere on the pitch, like including the defense. And you'd sign him and he'd always do a good job, no matter what level you were at. Like, you could do it for Real Madrid or you could do it for flipping Wrexham. Benito Carboni. What? Not attacking midfielder. Yeah, well, number 10. Right, is there any youngsters that we should know about here? No. under 18s. No. Well, Chef Wednesday. Expected finish where? 12th? Holy shit. So the game thinks they're mid-table team. Andy Hinchcliffe. If he's crossing... Oh, yeah. Andy Hinchcliffe, left back. There you go. Crossing 19. Well done. Don't think that's him. Unless he played for Derby. No. Andy Hinchcliffe. He's like the old version of Charlie Taylor. His nose is too small. Yeah. Interesting. All right, what else we got? Tottenham Hotspur, right. 99-2000 or 98-99. 98-99 Spurs. Ian Walker. Yeah. Was Ripley there? I seem to remember Stuart Ripley playing for Spurs. Darren Anderton. This will be George Graham, I think. Sheringham's left. So I don't know who's up front. Klinsman's gone. Oh, is Sherwood here? Tim Sherwood here now? All right, who's in there? Ian Walker and Hans Sagers. Far too many international caps for him. 3. Hans Sagers, formerly Wimbledon or Villa? Wimbledon. All right, Ramon Vega. He was a bit of a unit. That's not him. Luke Young. Sol Campbell. There we go. Right. He's about to leave on a free transfer. Contract's a bit long there. Expires in 4 years. No, should be 12 months. Yep. Absolute unit. Where'd you find the pace back? With the... I believe you can find it on that page. It says it down at the bottom. Something about the contributors. Yeah, I'll never leave, and especially won't do it in this dodgy way where the club get nothing for, you know, my development into an international superstar. I mean, at the time, it was like, oh my god, I can't believe he's done this. Now no one gives a shit about that. I think the last time a club tried to stop another club from a player going to another club, like a rival, last one I can think of, Gabriel Heinze? He took United to court because he wanted to go to Liverpool. And United said no. And they agreed with them? I don't remember. I don't remember if there's anything like that more recent than that. I think things must have changed. Colin Calderwood, Tarico used to be able to sign him for free, and he'd be a good left back for you. Clive Wilson. The Clive Wilson? Don't know who Clive Wilson is. Stefan Freund. Alan Niesel. There's Tim Sherwood. Tim Sherwood went through a pit. Wow. That is Tim Sherwood's mum, I think. Looks like his mum. Tim Sherwood. There was a couple of years where he was up there. Rule Fox. There we go. Darren and David Ginola. All right, Darren. I'm injured all the time because of Alan Sugar Anderton. Yeah, so Darren Anderton signed a new contract with Spurs, got quite big wages, and then was injured. And then because they were penny pinching, they were like, we need to get him back on the pitch. He's getting paid this, but get him back on the pitch now. He's not ready. Get him back on the pitch. He's not fit. Doesn't matter. So, yeah, this might have been before all of his injuries, but all of his injuries came from him being forced to play when he was injured. So, always have sympathy for him. He's a good player. Justin Edinburgh, who passed away, didn't he? He was manager, I want to say Charlton. Is that right? Anyone? No? Yes? Crouch, but don't know if where'd he be? All right, David Ginola. I don't think, if you're young, I don't think you can adequately understand the amount of lust that went after. That's not him. There he is. Crossing 20, 20. All the tech, all the physicals as well. David Ginola is the best player in the world. Just in past, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ginola and Cantona never got on. All the shampoo adverts in the world. Couldn't wash the stench off his French performances. Ginola, Andy Sinton, Les Ferdinand. This would have been Ferdinand. Oh, I'd be on his downward slide now because he'd been at Newcastle. QPR, Newcastle. Oh, QPR, Newcastle, Tottenham. Yeah, so this season, 25 goals for Newcastle. It was Ferdinand and Shearer for a little bit, wasn't it? That's a forward line you wouldn't want to go against. Yeah. Good player. He's a fairly decent, like, he's a technical director now or something. Stefan Iverson. Or Everson. And Chris Armstrong. That's not him. I remember Chris Armstrong. I think he used to be one of those guys that constantly scored against me. John Scales. Oh my god. All right. Under 21s. Who have we got? Ledley King. Ledley King. Yeah, Ledley King. Trained once a week. Played incredible. Had to have a rest. There's Peter Crouch. Jumping reach 17. Heading 17. No overhead kicks. Nothing. Outrageous. Anything else? What the? Oh, okay. There's a region pop in. Oh, yeah. Well, Mad Scientist, are you still here? Paul McVeigh was there for a while. Under 18. Right. Okay. Anyone? Are these all regions? Yes, they are. All right. Well, that's Spurs. How many left in the Premier League we got before we move abroad? West Ham and Wimbledon. All right. West Ham. So is Di Canio here now? Joe Cole, Rio Ferdinand, Shaka Hislop. Oh. Strength 20? Come on. He wasn't like that. He was a proper reflex goalie. Neil Ruddock, Steve Potts. There you go. That's not Steve Potts, unless that's Steve Potts with hair. He wasn't shy of a couple of... Julian Dix. Oh, I'm confusing him with Julian Dix. That's what I'm doing. There we go. That guy was not going to pull out phrasing. Julian Dix. All right, Rio Ferdinand, 19 years old, just before his £32 million move or whatever it was to Leeds. That is, it is a correct picture. Rio Ferdinand, there he is. What's he doing? Passing it. Should be trying to pass. You're a defender. Remember hearing that at the pub. Just Mark Vivian Foe, rip. Jesus Christ. It's like Ian Rush off Wish. Oh, Mark Vivian Foe. So this is Lons, West Ham. Didn't he go to... Was he at Liverpool and City? Yeah. There he is. Frank Lampard. All right, Frank Lampard. Natural fitness 20. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, I mean, that's a... Yeah, wonder kid. Yeah, that's a good... I don't know, about 20 years old, but he was definitely... He definitely gets that good, if not better. But yeah, Frank Lampard. Steve Lomas. He was a decent right winger. Some of these pictures. The randomized pictures somehow make it more funny to me. All right, Joey Cole. Oh, Joey. Apparently Joe Cole's like the coolest guy you'd want as your mate. I remember Noel Gallagher told a story about this young lad kept knocking on his door asking him to have a kickabout, and it turned out it was Joe Cole. He never did. Turned out it was Joe Cole. Paolo Di Canio, Trevor Sinclair. This is the year of the this is the year after the Sinclair overhead, all right? Because he was at QPR when he did that. In fact, we need to look at that. I mean, Beckham got goal of the year because it was the halfway line, but this absolutely should have been up there. This was up there. I would have voted for this. Douche. FA Cup as well. 18-yard overhead kick out of nothing. Nothing. But yes. That's him. Scott Minto. Jeez. Javier Margas. Eyal Berkovic. He was good. Couple of years. He was good. Trevor Sinclair. Paolo. Oh, I didn't even look at Trev. Trevor Sinclair. Yeah, good all-rounder. Solid. Would never, well, once did something ridiculous. Paolo Di Canio. He was at Lazio with Maradona and Alessandro Nesta. Did you know Alessandro Nesta was the person who tackled Gascoigne to do his cruise shit again? I think that's right. Or do his injury again, whatever it was. I think it was Nesta. Yeah, Di Canio looking great. Ian Wright. Ian Wright. Na 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 na. Pretty good at the old scoring of the goals. Yep. Stan Lazaridis. Jesus Christ. All right. There's got to be a fair few young West... okay, is Michael Carrick here? Yes, he is. There he goes. Carrick ball. Watch this space. Michael Brown. Region. All right. Anyone that's not a region there. Lawrence Salt. That's a good name. Pass the Salt. Salt the pass. Salt. All right, under 21s. Izzy Eric Ben. Jimmy Bullard. That's not... that is Jimmy Bullard. There he is. Jimmy Bullard. Got that photo right. There's Jimmy. There he is. Good representation of Jimmy Bullard. All right, Gary Alexander, Lee Hodges, Grant McCann. No, okay. Stephen Bywater is the only one I've heard of other than that. All right, we think we're at the point now where you shout players' names at me and we can go and look at them. So who do you want to look at? Shevchenko. Yep, Kiev, Rebrov and Shevchenko were just doing... Oh, fucking hell. Yeah. Yep. Pretty good. Let's just check Dynamo Kiev. There's Rebrov. There he is. Rebrov went to Spurs. Didn't do too well. But yes. There is Shevchenko. You'd believe Maradona's a free transfer. Diego Maradona. Which photo? Oh, I wanted the Coke. Or the one where he's screaming at the camera in 94. There you go. Well. Boca Juniors. Claudio Caniggia. Remember him? I do. Oh, you remember him getting tackled in the World Cup by Cameroon? All right, yeah. Benjamin... oh, I can't quite make this out because it's poor quality. Is this better? No, you missed the first bit on that. All right, yep. Let's pause it. Cameroon, Argentina, World Cup second round? 1994, whatever. 1990, sorry. Second round or quarterfinal. Just wait. Here goes Kinesia. Right, last minute. Come on, go on, lad. Foul him. Oh, no, he missed. Oh, foul him. Oh, he missed again. I'm getting this one. Watch the guy. Oh, I didn't mean it. Look, my boot's on the floor. I didn't mean to do this. Fucking hell. Oh, no. How did this happen? How did that happen? Oh, I'm really sorry. I hurt him. I didn't mean to. Is that David Ellery? Kinesia's gone. Watch that again. Play on, says referee. There's Roger Miller. So that was a 2-footer, and that was a 2-footed challenge, and they just like went, carry on. Nothing. There he goes. Get away, you're my getaway. Still riding. Go on, Claudio. It's so bad. So blatant. Red card. But no. Anyway. All right. Who else we got a lot of? Ronaldo. Let's do the Luis Nazario. See if that comes up. Oh, there we go. It's just Ronaldo. There he is. That's Corinthians. Finishing 19. Likes to round goalkeeper. Yeah, there's an incredible stat about Ronaldo. About the amount of goals he scored into an open net. Like, the amount of times that he went round a goalkeeper is absurd. That's good that it's represented. Dribbling 19. Finishing 19. Flair 20. Work, yeah. Teamwork 9. Fuck defense. Tackling 2. Positioning 3. Yeah, I mean, when you're that model citizen, come on. So many model citizens. Anyway, Ronaldo. And let's go look at the usuals. Let's go look at Milan. Oh, I'll look at those. Sorry. Steve Evans. It might just be zeros that have ended up being... Oh, Evans. Steve Evans for Crystal Palace. 17 years old. The greatest technical footballer that's ever existed. Does it look similar to that? And who's the other one? Pieter Collin. From Ghent. Oh, shit. There's a libero for you. Crossing, dribbling, finishing. 17, 18, 18. Long shots, 20. Marking, 20. You don't see marking 20 very often. You don't see that. Well, there. All right, AC Milan, what have we got? Sebastiano Hairline. That's not him. Wait. I recognize that. Who is that? Coventry, but... okay. Sebastiano Rossi. Oh, Mad Scientist, thanks, mate. Thanks for coming. Thanks for dropping in. This is his database. It's on Steam. It's available for everyone. And it's an incredible piece of effort. And it brings a whole new set of life to FM. Because FM's dead in January. So thank you for taking the time, buddy, as always. And there's Rossi, right? What else we got? Abbiati. My God, look at these names. Ayala, Bruno Ngotti, Costa Curta, Maldini, Thomas Helveg, Christian Ziga, Coco, Ambrosini, and Leonardo. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Let me tell you something. Leonardo. Albertini. Ibrahim Bart. Who's up front? Georgie Weah. Ballon d'Or winner. That is David Dunn. George Weir, David Dunn's photo. Dominique Morfeo. He ended up at Liverpool, didn't he? Whitewashing. Oliver Bierhoff. He definitely went. He went to Liverpool as well, didn't he? And is that Andy Ritchie? Can't tell. Anyway, he's pretty good. This is, yeah, he's at his peak right now. Zvonimir Boban. He's only 29. Maurizio Gans. It's all okay. Who's in the youth? Who's going to be in AC Milan's youth team? No one worth a damn. Under 20s? De Zerbi. Oh yeah, Roberto De Zerbi. Nobody worth remembering. Interesting. All right, Juve. Let's have a look at Juve. Carlo Ancelotti is the manager. Edgar Davids. Wait, Carlo Ancelotti is the manager, so that means shit. Who's just left then? Begin with A. L. Shit. Forgot the name now. Anyway, Edgar Davids. Nandrolone free, guaranteed. Jeez, 20. Yeah, with stats like that, you better start looking at Nandrolone. God. He was great. Pasotto, Delivio, Didier Deschamps is only 29. Deschamps. Thierry Henry, work rate 1. Got a future, though. Got a future. Pippo Inzaghi. Pure poacher. All right, who else is on Serie A quickly? Inter would have had... Inter had Ronaldo, right? Yeah, there it is. And Zamorano. Nicola Ventola, Yuri Djorkaeff, Andrea Pirlo. Benoit Kawe, yep. Aaron Arnvinter. Mikael Silvestre. Huh. And there's Paliuka. Underrated as hell goalkeeper. But he did wear white hats. And I'm fairly... That looks like a Torino hat. That's brave. Right. And let's look at who else. Who else is missing there? Roma. Roma should have Totti, right? Oh, Parma will have the usuals. Francesco Totti. Oh, look at him. He's quite a good player. I don't think he was that good at 21, but he was decent. Let's say that. Look at those positioning 17. All right, do you want to counter press, lads? Jesus. Ooh. Yeah, let's check Parma. If I can find them. I'll just type it. Well, there's Buffon and Thuram. Nesta Sensini as Buffon. 20-year-old Buffon before his... How much was it? It was an absurd amount of money. And nobody went, that's a waste. Because they knew. Everybody knew. There's Nista. She's not a back keeper either. Apolloni, Fabio Cannavaro. Lilian Thuram. There you go. That's the right back you buy. His extended his family's doing pretty well. Is Marcus Thuram on a free this year? I can imagine his name get. There's Asprilla. Finishing 10. Oh, such a Kevin Keegan signing. All right. Juan Sebastian Veron. So this is before Lazio. I wonder what he does now. Alan Bagossi and Dino Baggio. Oh, capital I. Spelling. Anything? Abel Balbo. Hernan Crespo. The amount of Chelsea players that we see, future Chelsea players, is absurd. All right, anybody? Fiorentina, let's look at Batigol. Gabriel Batistuta shoots with power, shoots from distance, probably overhead kicks. Yeah, probably be it. Shoots with power, shoots with distance. Plays with back to goal, yeah. Moves into channels. First time shots, hits free kicks with power. Look at him. That's not Gabriel Batistuta. I don't know who that one is. Well, it's England 1990s kit, which I have. It's like I brought two football tops with me. One of them was this. All right. Edmundo. Rui Costa and Guillermo Amor. Manuel Rui Costa. He's the best director of football in the game, probably. Or is definitely up there. Oh no, he's not quite at the start of the game, but he becomes an incredible assistant. He's not quite an assistant at the start, but if you give him a couple of years, he comes into one. Francesco Toldo. Jeebus. All right. What's at Barcelona? And then we'll look at Bayern. Oh, Real, obviously. Through Spain. All right. Louis van Gaal. All right. It's a who's who. There's Carlos Busquets. That's Sergio Dadams. Now, I've seen him. Miguel Angel Nadal, relation to Rafa. Heavily linked with Manchester United for a long time. Just never made it. Just never made it over. Yep. Absolute prime. Frank de Boer. Winston Bogart. Michael Reisiger. I always remember Reisiger for what happened against United in this season, actually. I will find the goal. There you go. Champions League highlights. Manchester United. Let's check. I'm trying to find... Oh, this is where... Oh, the self-chest and overhead kick of Rivaldo was absurd. I'm looking for... Is that it? Is that the goal? Nope. Oh, wrong way, Schmikes. It wasn't deflected. I remember the manager saying... That was the commentator saying that was deflected. It's Scholes! If this isn't the goal I'm thinking of. Well, we've already scored 2. It's definitely going that way. Was that it? No. Trying to find... You know the goal. Surely you know the goal. Oh, it's this one. There we go. All right, yeah. So, Michael Reisinger, number 2 there. Watch his back feet when he gets played here. There you go. Oh, it's not Reisiger. Number 22. I don't know who that one is. I always thought that was Reisiger. That was such a good goal. Let's watch that again. Keane, dummy, 1-2. Done ya. Incredible goal. Absolute no answer to that. Whoops, that's the wrong button. There we go. Anyway, that's why I think the whole Michael Reisiger career is on that when he stumbled. But it doesn't, turns out it wasn't. All right, 18-year-old Xavi. Yeah, you got to remember Xavi played against United at this point. who else is here? Guardiola, I think, was banned for drugs at the moment. Was he at Barcelona when he got banned for the drugs? That's worth checking. Guardiola drug ban. 2001. And he was in Italy at the time for Nandrolone. They're all at it. They were all at it. Luis Enrique, Zenden, Luis Figo. This was just before Galacticos, wasn't it? So I think it probably at this point, like it might be this preseason or something, Figo took millions of money, millions of, I don't know, no, they said pastas then, pesetos. So he took a lot of money from Real Madrid to say, if Barcelona ever sell, we get first option or something along those lines. And he was like, sure, well, I'm never going to go to Barca. I'm never going to go to Real Madrid. I play for Barcelona. And then they bid the bank and he had to sign. Anyway, Patrick Kluivert. First year here, 13.5 mil. Jumping reach 20. Generous again. Yeah, let's check Ajax. All right, Van der Sar will still be here. Edwin van der Sar. Oh. Oh, Eddie. What a keeper. All right, who else we got? Fred Grimm. Danny Blint. Very much like his son. They're pretty much play exactly the same. Mario Melchiot. So Melchiot, when he went to Chelsea, didn't pretty much every day would get a helicopter back to Amsterdam. Or a lot. He did it a lot just to go party. And you would if you could. Sunday Elise. Yari Litmanen. Before his horrific injury. Richard Witsnidge. Hoekstra. Benny McCarthy. Here he is. Benny McCarthy apparently is a massive part of the reason Man United are doing well right now. I couldn't figure out what the connection between Benny McCarthy and Ten Hag was because it seems such like such a random thing. I wonder if Ten Hag's in here. Because they play together somewhere. Sorry, they play together at Ajax. So actually, let's check Ten Hag. See where. Eric Ten Hag's at 20. Oh wow. He's actually good. No international caps and he's 28. Cool. Jesper Gronkia, Wamberto, Shota Arveladze. Jesus Christ, all these names. This is just, you know, nostalgia, the database. All right, Rivaldo, how good are you? Oh, there you go. All right, is he the best player in the game? I'm going to check Del Piero. Oh, he's close. Alex Del Piero. I can't compare them, but yeah, they're both pretty good. You sure Del Piero should be like natural at wide because that's where he started. He cutting in. Roberto Baggio still around somewhere? Yeah, he should be. Inter. That's... Wait, I know who that is. It's Arsenal, but... Who's that, Arsenal fans? I want to say... No. Arsenal fans, come on, who is it? Anyway. Roberto Baggio. The quintessential number 10. What's a number 10? Someone who offers absolutely nothing defensively, but does incredible things. Penalty taking 20. Is that the Russian guy? I don't know who that is. I'd love to know who that is. But there's Roberto Baggio, Rivaldo, Del Piero, Baggio. This is the era. This is the peak number 10s. In fact, speaking of number 10, let's go to Dortmund. Always look at Andy Moller. Jurgen Kohler will be playing. Jurgen Kohler. So they won the Champions League 2 years before this, I think, beating United on the way. Too soon for Kaka. At Milan it is. What am I looking at again? Lars Ricken, Matthias Sammer. He played 1 year at Inter. Didn't like it. Went back to Germany. Wow, yeah. Yeah. Wait, is that Scots guy there? Clement? No, but there is Scott Booth, apparently, who's Scottish. Never heard of you. Stefan Chapuzar. Thomas Hassler. Andy Moller. There we go. Right, Andy Moller. This was the Germans' number 10. He was a total bastard. But, well, he didn't offer anything defensively, but at his time, someone else interesting. Oh, Jens Lehmann. Pretty good. Oh yeah, let's do Bayern. Bayern München. He must have gone Lambert. Yeah, Lambert's his name. Thanks. Bayern München. Right, is this... Oliver Kahn is in the game. As Oliver Kahn. The only goalkeeper that got better than... Close to... You know, between him and Schmeichel was like the peak. Then there was a tiny, tiny gap between him and most of the Italian goalkeepers. Yeah, he had a verve, I think would be the best way to describe it. Babel, Sami Kufor, he's the one that famously cried at the end of that Champions League loss to United. Punching the floor. Hassan Salihamidzic is the director of football now, isn't he? Torsten Fink, Stefan Effenberg. That's him. He looks like a Karen. Yeah, he was a good all-round midfielder. Basler, Scholl, Zickler, Karsten. I'm going to hit the post twice in that Champions League final, Janka. Giovanni Elbert. Yeah, he's a good one as well. So many good players. Let's have a look at the youngsters. None. All right. Oh, Bayern Munich 2. Anyone worth a damn? Thomas Hitzelsberger. Mehmet Scholl. All right, anyone else we need to look at? We need to look at De Alessandro. Is it double L? It's 1L. Andres De Alessandro. Oh, he's in the reserves. He's 17. And he looks like that. Oh, Zinedine Zidane. So Zidane should be at Juventus. We just went past it. Yeah, we just missed him. The original 20, Flair 20. So that's the and technique as well. Those were like the things that you'd look for number 10. Passing, technique, vision, and flair. And he has it all, but then he's also an absolute unit. Just double check Cantona's not in the free transfer or anything. Nope. Nope. There he is. Hey, is it Ren? Cans. Okay. United, Eric Cantona told them to check out Zidane. United a long time ago. And United went and he played shit. A couple of years later, he was at Juventus. One of the what ifs. Ricardo, how's it going? Ronaldinho, of course, he'd be. He'd be with JJ Okocha, wouldn't he? Well, would he be at PSG at this? Oh, is it Gremio? Is this before that? Shit. Well, he's there. Yeah, he's not quite ready. Not quite ready, but he's definitely got the tools. Aggression 17. Unflappable. You mean he can't fly because his passport's been confiscated? Alright, where's Van Nistelrooy? This is injured Van Nistelrooy, so... Oh, Van Nistelrooy. There he is. PSV. So he's a striker. I think he was already... Is it the end of this season he's about to go to United? And then he does his cruise ship. He's a good one. Any others before we move? Jens Jeremies Vicente Lizarazu. So he's at Bordeaux, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, I was on Bordeaux's website looking at their youth facilities. Because that's what I do. Fucking 11 o'clock at night. I think it's called a Lizarazu building or something like that. He was a hell of a player. Hell of a player. Jens Jeremies, Torsten Fink. Oh, is Owen Hargreaves here? Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I thought Owen Hargreaves might be there. Actually, let's type him in. Where is he? He's not in the game. No. Owen Hargreaves. All right. Anything else I can think of? Oh, let's check Man City. Not sure where they are this time. Second division. Holy shit. So they dropped and dropped again. This is Joe Royal. Manchester City. Right. Who's in goal? Nicky. I'm from Westlife Weaver. Nicky Weaver. I mean, he was never going to be a world beater, but you know, he was a decent shot stopper in his day. Richard Edgehill. Michael Brown, that's the... Yeah, he was not afraid of a tackle. Terry Cook, on loan from... Manchester United. Kavashvili, Sean Wright Phillips, Paul Dickoff. So Kinclads are gone at this point. Sean the GOAT. And they stayed with him under 18s. Joey Barton. Hesketh. Steve Rimmer. Hardly know her. Alright, let's check the Brazil team. Brazil. Always fun. National team. Zeti Dida is there. I can't see any of the players. Aldair. Andre Cruz. Roberto Carlos. Where are you? He's at Real at this point. Okay. Is Henrik Larsson? He will be. He'd be at Celtic, I guess. Holy shit. Long shots 19. Free kicks 19. No. No. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Leonardo and his elbows. Rivaldo doesn't have a picture. Edmundo. Amoroso. Is it Marcus Amoroso? Marcio Amoroso, yeah. He's pretty good, eh? Let's check the youth. Check the youth. Anyone? Kaka, there's Kaka. He is currently 16 years old, playing for Sao Paulo. Yeah, he's not. He's not there yet. Anyone else? Kim. All right. So, is that Stefan Elano? Elano Bulmer? Bulmer? Dragon Ball? Julio Cesar. There you go. Oh, I'd spend so much money on this. Let's check Sweden. Be quite a few good ones there. Wait. No, Jesper Blomqvist we've already looked at. Melberg. Patrick and Thomas Ravelli. Jesus Christ, there he is at 12. He looked like that his entire career, didn't he? It's not just me. Any Swedes confirm? He was in Italy, wasn't he? He ended up in Italy. Oh no, did he? Maybe that was a... He fucked off from Gothenburg to Tampa Bay Mutiny. Patrick Anderson, Jesper Blomqvist, Hakan Mild. Henrik Larsson with his dreads and his cultural things. The cultural attack that he got for that. In England, at least. I remember reading all about his dreadlocks and how it's a terrible example. Fucking Daily Mail. But yeah, there he is. This is peak prime Henrik Larsson. Wait. So, wait, that's Feyenoord. Okay. I thought it was PSV for a second. I was like, what? There's Darlene. Tobias Linderoth. Zlatan Ibrahimovic at 16 years old at Malmo. Strength 8. Jumping reach 7. Wow. Under 19s? No, under 19s. 20s. Ishizaki. I seem to remember him at Dortmund. All right, well, there you go. And, well, there we go. I think that's probably a good clicker out. Jesus Christ, nearly 3 hours. You know, barely scratched the surface. I'm going to have to pick a team and actually play this database, so I'm going to have a think about... Maybe I'll just do United. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just do United, right? Yeah, on Thursday... Wait, what day is it today? Tuesday? Yeah, on Thursday... approximately the same time, I will start a game on this as Manchester United and see what we can see happen, because I reckon it's just going to be a lovely dose of nostalgia, and we'll see how stupid some of the stats are. And yeah, I'll play United on Thursday, probably play something else afterwards. So yeah, it's available now in the Steam Workshop with accompanying downloads, and yeah, I think it's fantastic. So yeah, I'll leave a link. And if on YouTube you got to this far, why don't you type "I got this far" into the YouTube comments? I would like to know if you did make it this far. Other than that, I'll see you on Thursdays. Enjoy your Wednesday and the rest of Tuesday, and I will see you then. Take care, guys.